Hello and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. Continue our playthrough here as the Mortalens in the Shakturi expansion. And I have not played in a little while. It's been a little over a week since I've last recorded. And of course I'm sick now, so apologies for my voice. But right now I believe where we left off, we're trying to kind of stabilize. Our economy's not doing so great. We got some angry colonies, although two of those are just outposts, so I'm not overly worried about it. And we're working on um, doing all the different things that we can do to advance our technology as fast as possible. Part of that is just growing and getting some of the mood under control, because it is definitely a contributor to lower research output. So we look at the research potential, we're at 2000, but we're only outputting 1200. So we're leaving a substantial amount of research on the table, mostly just because we're grumpy. So hoping somebody will be dumb enough here to go try to repair real quick on this. I'm hoping though that the Wise Camino League has something where some of their ships have the torrent drive. So I'm hoping to I don't know, get them angry enough to send something over here that we can capture and then break down. This does not, so taking this over is actually kind of pointless. But we're gonna do it anyway. Our reputation's really bad, so, and mostly because we bombarded the heck out of this colony before invading it, and we wiped out a bunch of population. It's a double-edged sword. I kind of had to do that, but also the population will eventually recover and be happier with us. But in the meantime, our reputation is in a lot of pain. It's slowly ticking up. So as that ticks up, we will have happier and happier colonies and more tax revenues. So the viruses are not good. They kill our population, which is already pretty low. My only really chance right now... Oh, great. Where's this at? Well, good thing is it's just an outpost. So they can rebel all they want. It's not going to change anything. These viruses are a bit rough, though. There's a lot of that going on. Hopefully, some of this virus stuff knocks it off. I think the angry colonies are slowly recovering. So at this point, what I'm going to try to do is beeline it for at least volcanic colonization. Probably... Yeah. I don't know if there's any value in regular ice and regular marsh if we already have the more advanced ones. There might be, so I'm going to research it just in case. I feel like when I looked at that on one of these other ones, it didn't make any meaningful improvement, but that's all right. We'll add it in there. We'll unlock these vaults as soon as we can, because that is one of the things we need to do to beat these Shakturi. And then we can't afford this right now, but I would like to get some of these plague cures up and running sooner than later. These all have advanced qualities, so we can make better leaders and better, just better everything over here in this tech tree. So, These let me deploy viruses, but it doesn't let me stop them. This one does, it looks like. Plague curing. So I probably should work on that at some point. There's a lot I gotta work on, but the economy recovering is kind of key to everything. Because with a negative economy, we're never gonna take off. So let's look through here. We know Tsar is our biggest drag on our economy, but it is slowly getting better. We did build this administration complex, which is going to at least temporarily make them happier. And then the plagues will eventually go away. It's just going to take some time. Take a quick gander at our mining locations. See, we have a lot flagged to build, but I've not actually built a lot of this yet. Even though we're full on these resources, I still think it's good to get them, if anything, just to prevent other people from getting them. Ah, we stole this. Very nice. Something's hurting the old cash flow. Alright, is this going to be able to handle this attack or no? Probably not. Does not appear that it will be able to handle it. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're back to positive population growth. Lots of damage. Kind of hoping that would, maybe we could repair it. Somebody told me in the comments, once you build those buildings, you have to sustain that over time. That's a little concerning financially. But I definitely have to do some repairs because 17% is pretty significant. It is slowly becoming more positive, though. Simulations pretty much stopped. I mean, it's been at 30% since we started the episode, so I don't know what exactly is happening there. So I think these space things are flying around and destroying my... Can we take out a Rift Strider? I don't think we can. No. Not at all. So that's what's wiping out all my mining stations. I'm going to need to get, not that I can afford it right now, but I'm going to need to get like a defensive crew up and running. Let me pause the game for a second. Maybe get some of these ships in a fleet together. This has a torrent drive. Very nice. Definitely go break that down. I think that's the only thing that has anything worth breaking down for. This thing's garbage. Alright, so these are all fuel ships, which are not doing much. Make a new fleet. Alright, how strong are those, what you call it? Riders. 5,000, 3,000, 2,000. Alright, so if we have a defensive fleet that's 7,000, should be able to take it. We're gonna have to be a little more localized because we're not gonna be able to get there very quick. All right, we're gonna start making our defensive fleets. We're gonna do 100% or greater, just because 50% is too low. All right, so there's the first defense fleet up and running. Gonna make another new fleet. Drop a couple fuel ships in there, and then drop a couple of these bigger ships in there. We're gonna do the same thing with this guy. All right. DFO2 defensive fleet. You will be up here. Probably based out of this system, I would think. All right, let's see what happens with that. Because now at least I have 2 defensive fleets. I might have to up the range a little bit. That's just too small. Hopefully that'll make a difference. Certainly no guarantee that it will. Probably get a new defensive fleet up and running. All right. Oh, those got a lot beefier after a minute. I feel like maybe this guy can park somewhere around here. And then hopefully they will defend. Got something defending the majority of my empire now. DFO1 needs some love though. It is not doing too well. Right, did we break down that one ship? Do not see it in the list here. There it is. This guy right here. Alright, so he's breaking down right now. I felt like I added more ships than that. Oh, I tried to anyway. Actually seems to have gone down in number. Guess I'll add them one at a time. For whatever reason, it does not like me joining some of these ships to the fleet. Okay. You know, I wonder if I have... No. Maybe I have automatic adjustment of ships in here. I don't know, the behavior's kind of strange because these ones aren't doing it. Take a look at our policy settings real quick. I think it's under fleet. But I'm just double checking this real quick. So it says build according to their fleet template, but it doesn't say it would remove ships from the fleet. Like, what's happening with them? Yeah, see, it just made him disappear. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I had turned off this visibility here. Let me go see if I have to do that again, apparently. Alright, so we do not want to show civilian ships. That'll not only declutter, but I believe free up some system resources as well. Right, so we got 21 construction ships working. This guy's still working on the world ship. Hasn't made a ton of progress, which is a little unfortunate. Um, we are getting money in the bank, so something's going right here. Torrent Drive. Oh, wait, this is only supposed to be ships not in a fleet. Alright, we're definitely going to try to capture this guy. We have a pretty good chance of doing it, too, because we have a lot of ships in this immediate area. There we go. Very nice. Alright, well, Zar2's finally happier with us. Simulation's back on the uptick. Still some very angry colonies, but it is what it is. Alright, we gotta figure out why these ships aren't adding. Or rather, why they're subtracting. Alright, let's get back to here. Look at fleets. I'm gonna turn off ship management in fleets. And let's just see if we add all these to Defense Fleet 1, if they stay in there. So far, so good. Sort by name. We're just gonna call this Attack Fleet 1 now. Now that we're starting to branch out and make actual fleets. Medium spaceport's gonna be huge. Be glad to get that up and running. Alright, so far these have not done anything to save and protect our spaceports, because they are mining, because they've just been refueling. So hopefully they'll start actually defending once they get enough ships in there. I apparently need to add some fuel ships. Drop those out. You got a couple fuel tankers. We got one. We should probably add a couple more. Oh, we must have stole that. So I imagine it built that automatically, but in case it didn't, let's go take a gander. Cannot afford to build it, okay. But it hasn't built it yet. Medium spaceport, we can go ahead and design that now. Right, it seems they have done a decent job of picking out good stuff. They can't fit any more. So let's just run with that for now. Should start auto upgrading, but that's going to be costly. And our cash flow has just been bouncing all over the place. Or tactician. That's just great. We're losing construction ships. I don't know why. Probably space amoebas and stuff. It looks like everybody's kind of consolidating, getting to where they need to go. And then hopefully they'll start actually defending planets. Non-aggression treaty. I will sign that. Alright, so we apparently have a colony ship going here. Outside of that, nothing is considered suitable enough. It's quite unfortunate. Wow, our economy is taking a dump. What's going on here? Ship and base maintenance is the biggest chunk. I mean, if that's the case, I wish it would stop building all these extra ships. Alright, we're just about done breaking this down. Did we gain any tech? Or any progress on any tech? Specifically hyperdrives. I mean, we're creeping closer, but it's definitely not there yet. Alright, let's try to get those better hyperdrives up and running sooner than later. Equinox hyperdrive, huh? I want to get more ships over here. We're going to try to capture this in one go. Don't destroy it. I need it. Why are you still firing at it? We own it now. King bats. Alright, so we are working on Equinox hyperdrive. Don't want to retrofit, I just want to repair. I mean, Kalos hyperdrive is still tech that we would benefit from. Let's go retire those ships wherever we could find them. I'm not sure why we're still building ships when we're in this much of a budget deficit. Alright, we have enough cash right now. Maybe. Let's build that holographic network while we can. Limited trade agreement. I will definitely take them up on that. Anything to help the economy. I think we got that all rebuilt. That help at all with any of those techs? Maybe a little bit. We're gonna break it down again because we have an Equinox hyperdrive. So, hey, we got another new colony, and they're almost assimilated, so that'll help. I just don't understand why the AI is building more of these ships. It's just driving us further into the hole. Do not understand. Alright, well that's all considered destroyed, so hopefully we made some tech progress there. Nope. Maybe... no. I don't think so. Yeah, it's building just to break them down again. Oh, that's a massive virus ends. Wonder how long this stays, the war spawning. That helped our economy a lot. Oh wow, we had lost a lot of population. I didn't realize the Beskarians were down to like 95 million on the planet. I have some Shakturi now. They're 100% assimilated. Is there any colonies I can make with them? I don't think I have enough. I think I need more of them. I think we found out it was, what, 500 million was the threshold to start populating in the field here. They are growing. A lot more planets than they had when they first started. A little worried about that. Well, nobody's near top of the leaderboard yet. Alright, we got some retrofitting going on. You guys doing nothing. I would have thought he would have tried to clean this up. Let's clear all these threats. Alright, we got Vault of Concealment. Let's clear out as many threats as we can. The more of it... Alright, Caribbean Spice. So that seems to be what they need to do their psionic trickery. Alright, so it looks like the AI is starting to mop some stuff up. Hey, we're almost touching that cash positive. Just barely grazing it. I still think it remains kind of a dream for a little while. I think that was artificially inflated. What are all these ships doing? There's a torrent drive. Did we build a spaceport over here? Apparently we did. But I think you should repair the planet that's right next to you, especially when you have a reactor that's offline. And a bunch of other stuff damaged, destroyed. Alright, looks like he repaired the torrent drive. I think we are. I don't know if our like tech research is going up, and that's why there's less time needed. I guess I should look at the percentage complete. 70% complete. Once this is repaired, let's break it back down and see if that percentage changes at all. I feel like the tech breakthroughs are way, way less in this most recent patch from scrapping chips. We used to get a lot more tech, or just a lot more rapidly. All right, there's a virus cure, so hopefully that'll start making my population continue to grow, but my economy to do better. Somebody got Mars. Not in this list anymore. Free trade agreement, I will take that. So this is all helping my reputation, signing these treaties. That colony bombardment is going to take a very long time to take away, but it is taking away. Slow. If I can get my reputation positive, that should really help my economy, because it's going to make people happier. Happy translates to more money, because we could keep the taxes higher. The poor reputation -2 there in the list. If we take that out, that lets us get 2 more points of tax for the same overall happiness. All right, this is just about done. I think what it's working on, I don't know if we have this reactive armor. Maybe we do? Yeah, we do. Okay. So that's not new. This would be potentially better armor, though. Look at all these new ships. Stop building new ships. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? All right, this says no mission. It's done repairing. Take a quick look here. 70% and 58% and 29%. 58, 70, 29. Let's retire it. All right, we're going to keep tagging all these wherever we can. Have our defensive fleets try to take them out. There we go. They're all at work. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so I think the way this works, once the component's broken down and like status destroyed, it's already extracted all the research it can from it. So let's take a quick gander and see if that helped at all. 68, 70, 29. Did that go up? I feel like I already forgot the numbers. I didn't write them down, but I feel like that number's different. I think you got something from it. How's the neighborhood happiness with us? In general, okay. Would kind of like to capture some of these ships. I don't know where he's going, but it's somewhere over here. All right, Vault of Creation, we got that. Victoria genetically engineered creatures. If you're anybody watching this, if you want to read it, you can just pause and watch it or read it. Okay. Dwellings in Tabia fluid. So there's some fluids that need to be managed. Still only one scientist. I would have thought by now we would have had more. I think they still haven't fixed this. Yeah, it's still all shifted by one. Well, we can't afford to recruit anybody anyway. That's fine. All right, I'm pretty sure he's headed to maybe this system. Don't know what he's doing there though. What are you guys doing? Oh man, it'd be nice to steal your stuff. Binari 3. Do not know where that's at. Alright, let me look at my settings because I don't know why it's churning out all these ships. Oh, Binari 3's up here. I'm going to build a couple more construction ships because that we actually seem to be low on. And we're creeping up on cash positive again. Creeping is the operative word there. Very slow, very painful. Let me go back to my settings because there's got to be something here that's being automated. Ships not assigned to a fleet. I mean, that feels like more than 5%. How many ships is that? 142 ships not in a fleet. And in a fleet, roughly, we have 110-ish. So that's like 50%. Something's not paying attention. The old AI there. I just want to get cash positive. That's like all I want to do. Getting real close a couple times and then just immediately drop down to nothing. How's our dangerous location cleanup going? They've all got better hyperdrives than me. Look at that, they bailed me out. Well, that's a research breakthrough, but it wasn't the one I was looking for. Alright, this is getting a little absurd. I just keep building all these ships. Alright, I'm gonna be drastic. I'm gonna highlight everything. And I'm gonna retire them. You're not in a fleet, I'm retiring you. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call an episode there. We didn't make a ton of progress this episode. Aside from one additional colony and our population increasing by a fair amount. So, hopefully, now that we have some established defensive fleets, which is something else we did, they'll fly around and start wiping these things out. Our population will continue to grow. I did just scuttle all of our military, so my hope is that will help solve some of this financial crisis that we can't seem to shake ourselves out of. And we know that's what it is, because if we look at the ship and base maintenance, that's what's going bonkers here. So I just tried to issue a command to scuttle everything. And I thought I had it set to not automatically build ships. So I'm going to click through between episodes and try to find whatever's causing my grief here and tell it to stop doing it. And then hopefully we'll be able to economically recover and then start having some meaningful expansion from there. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.